Welcome to the login page of the One Solution. Insert your ID and password to login into the software. Landing page of the One Solution will open with options of TDS, income tax, audit and GST. Click on GST for entering into the dashboard of software. The GST client page will open. Click on the pen-shaped icon against the name of the business for making GST compliance. The landing page of the software is opened up. In order to create invoices, click on Forms and Other Utilities tab. A range of options will open, such as Sales Invoice and the corresponding settings. Click on Invoice. From the drop-down arrow of the Add tab, kindly select Tax Invoice for creating the tax invoice. A dialog box will appear wherein you have to select the template and the series you want to use for generating the invoice. Click on Create under the Invoice series in order to create the invoice numbering series. Select the type of supplies against which the series is to be set up. Default invoice series will automatically appear in respect of B2B and B2C supplies which cannot be modified. If you want to create your own invoice series, then fill the details such as name of invoice series, type, prefix, running number and suffix. Once you select the Save and Next option, you are immediately landed to the Template Master module. Under this master, template for each type of documents and/or invoices is predefined. Kindly map the invoice series so created or set the default series against a particular template by clicking on Invoice Series cell. Click on Exit to sweep directly into the invoice listing page. From the drop-down arrow of the Add tab, kindly select Tax Invoice for creating the tax invoice. A dialog box will appear wherein you have to select the template and the series you want to use for generating the invoice. Select Domestic and Tax Invoice B2B and click on Go. The tax invoice page will open. Fill in the details required in the tax invoice, such as details to whom the invoice is to be billed, shipped to, nature of transaction, item details, etc. On filing these details, taxable value and GST amount shall be automatically calculated. Click on Save and Exit. Summary of all the invoices created will appear on the invoice listing page. For each invoice entry, an action button is provided with the facility to edit, copy, cancel, and preview. Click on Preview to have a view of the tax invoice so created. Option to print is available on the preview page itself. In order to import the sales register from the Excel, click on Forms and Other Utilities tab. Click on Sales Register. The Sales Register Management page will open up. Select the type of sales which you want to import from the option of filters, such sales for type, sales, location and period. Click on Go. The Sales Register Domestic page will open based on the filters chosen. On the top right-hand side of the page, option to import is displayed. Click on Import from Excel to import your sales data from the Excel file. Based on the filters such as sales for, type of sales, document, nature of sales and type of sales, you can import the sales data using import function by selecting the Excel file and using the robust mapping facility. A dialog box of Import from Excel will appear with options to select file from which import of data needs to be done. The sheet names contained in the selected Excel file will automatically appear in the sheet name. Select the sheet from drop-down options from which the data needs to be imported. The software will automatically display the rows in which the data is contained. Select the rows of which you need to import the data. Click on Show Mapping tab. Once this is selected, kindly map the data contained in the Excel sheet with the sales register fields by selecting the respective columns in which the data is contained. If import is done for the first time, click on Add and Import. A page will be opened which will display the processing status in terms of percentage of import of data from Excel. Once the data is imported, Another page will open showing the Excel import status. Once the process is done, all the data will appear as imported. It can be noted that based on few datas that are imported, other datas related to that particular transaction get automatically filed along with the computation of applicable taxes. Once the invoice is listed, click on Save at GSTN tab to save the invoice details at the GSTN. A Save Invoice at GSTN dialog box will open. Details like GSTIN, state code, username and password will be pre-filled. Click on Edit. Details of gross turnover for financial year 2016-17 and April-June 2017 has to be furnished. Click on Save. From the Filing Attribute tab, select the type of invoices which you want to save at GSTN. Click on Save at GSTN. Then the Verify Payment tab will be opened up. It will show the status about the availability of balance for saving the invoices. Click on Yes. Proceed with GSP tab. The User Authentication tab will open up. User authentication will be done using OTP. Please insert the OTP sent on registered mobile number. Click on Verify. Once verified, the Progress Status page will open up. Status will be shown against each of the invoices saved at GSTN. Against each transaction, an Action button will be there. Click on Action button to view the error in the status.